Coca-Cola is in the news recently for allegedly collecting information that could pose a threat to the national security of China. Now, there hasn't been much coverage of the story on Chinese TV yet, but it has already made its mark on Weibo and comes after a string of mutual accusations between China and the U.S. over allegations of internet hackings and the Chinese telecom companies posing as security threats to American national security. According to the Financial Times, the investigation against Coca-Cola began when an official from a Chinese surveying agency claimed that Coca-Cola employees obtained illegal classified information with handheld GPS devices in the southwestern province of Yunnan. Coca-Cola said that they used their GPS systems to improve delivery service in the area and that it's cooperating with the Chinese government in the investigation. Chinese internet comments fall into two broad categories. Those that feel Coca-Cola is one of the world's most powerful American conglomerates that also represent American interests, as well as those who feel the fault lies with the Chinese government. Now, first, let's take a look at comments from those who condemn Coca-Cola for unauthorized use of their GPS systems.
The problem here is that Coca-Cola could have been collecting military information, especially GPS location of military targets. If those numbers get into the wrong hands, other countries can target very precise attacks against those targets with missiles or drones. Well, of course that's illegal. That would be illegal in any country. I think Coca-Cola is a prime example of a company that is in cahoots with the state. If there is one company that is symbolic of America, it will be Coca-Cola.
The accusations of intelligence gathering comes at a sensitive time for Sino-U.S. relations. The Obama administration had recently claimed China was stealing electronic data from American companies and barred a Chinese company from taking part in the investment of a large wind farm project. Then, early last week, the Pentagon announced that it was going to launch an offensive operation to combat cyber attacks from foreign agents. And of course, there's the video of the American news crew being chased down by Chinese security guards when they try to film a military compound from inside a car. Now, some internet users believe that perhaps China is just being really sensitive right now, or that they're looking for any excuse to do a little finger pointing of their own. Now, let's take a look at some of those comments.
If a company wants to invest in a region, of course they are going to need to do their research. Besides, topographical information should be public knowledge, or at least made available to the public. Coca-Cola has been around for a long time. They've used GPS in the country for a long time as well. Why has it become a problem now? Think about it. This sounds a little fishy to me. I think it's an overreaction by the Chinese government over all the finger-pointing that the U.S. has been doing lately. Coca-Cola is not a company that would risk getting kicked out of the Chinese market. Obviously, Coca-Cola is not satisfied with the information that the government provides, and so they decided to do their own geological survey. Coca-Cola is doing this to ensure that their product is safe for consumption. Chinese enterprises should learn from them.
Coca-Cola is looking to China as one of its major markets. By 2012, Coca-Cola investment in China is expected to reach $7 billion, and during 2009, the American giant opened 5 facilities in the country, with 3 others being built in the following years. China is taking the allegation very seriously, and it's reported that the Chinese Ministry of State Security is involved with the investigation.